How Saudi Arabian football is thriving with two big targets in sight. June 1994 was a special month for Saudi Arabian football when the team went to a first World Cup and Saeed Al-Oran slalomed through the Belgium defense in Washington to send the Green Falcons into the knockout stages. October 2021 is surely the best since, for reasons that had nothing to do with the country's public investment fund taking an 80% stake in Newcastle United. At the end of the first week, the national team, with 2 wins in the final round of qualification against Vietnam and Oman under their belt, defeated Japan, long regarded as Asia's best, 1-0. 5 days later, there was a thrilling 3-2 victory over China in front of 50,000 delighted fans in Jeddah. With 4 of the 10 games in the stage completed, Saudi Arabia were the only one of Asia's 12 surviving qualifiers to have a perfect record. It would be a surprise if the team did not make the short journey to Qatar a year from now. The coach, Hervé Renard, who took the job in July 2019 after leaving Morocco, has added a more aggressive and hard-working ethic to the guile of Salman Al-Faraj and Salem Al-Dosari. The 3-time Asian champions go to Australia in November confident of a positive result. The national team are not alone in being on an upward trajectory. The Saudi Professional League is arguably the continent's most exciting, helped by the Chinese Super League's financial turmoil. 4 days after the victory over China, Al Hilal and Al Nassr, the big Riyadh clubs with 26 league titles between them, were in action in the AFC Champions League quarter-finals. With the tournament split into geographic halves, East and West, until the final, the pair knew they would meet in the Western Zone semi-final if they won. They did so easily. Al Nassr thrashed Al Wahda of the United Arab Emirates 5-1. Al Hilal then strolled past the Iranian powerhouse Persepolis with a 3-0 victory. That ensured a febrile All-Saudi semi-final 3 days later, with one half of the Riyadh stadium yellow and the other blue. Al Hilal won 2-1, and the defender Ali Al-Bulahi did a Graham Souness and planted the club flag on the center spot after a post-match melee. Compared with rival leagues in the region such as Qatar and the United Arab Emirates, big Saudi clubs can create big atmospheres. Some of the fan tifos are top class, and there should be another in the Champions League final on 23 November, when Al Hilal are expected to win a record 4th Asian title against Pohang Steelers of South Korea. Spending on foreign players does not come close to matching China of a few years ago, but there are plenty of stars in Saudi Arabia. Al Hilal won a 17th league title in May and added Matthias Pereira and Moussa Marega to a team containing the former France international Bafétimbi Gomis and several Saudi internationals. Leonardo Jardim, who led Monaco to the 2017 French title, is the manager. Al Nassr have the former Morocco striker Abderrazak Hamdallah, the Cameroon international Vincent Abubakar and Anderson Talisca and Pity Martinez, the 2018 South American Player of the Year. The future would be brighter still if underlying problems were resolved. Chronic short-termism when it comes to hiring and firing coaches no longer surprises but still shocks. Al Ittihad, third last season and topped this until beaten last weekend by 2 goals from the red-hot Odeon ILO of Al Shabab, fired their manager after 1 game of this campaign, and Al Tawin and Al Tai after 2 each. That was August. 4 have followed, meaning 7 of 16 clubs have changed coach, with the season not 1/3 finished. It is not surprising there is little or no incentive for managers to look beyond the next game or gamble on young players. The league allows 7 foreign players per club, compared with 4 in most Asian nations, and teams like to stack up on attacking talent. Whether this is a cause or result of Saudi Arabia struggling to produce strikers to follow Sami Al-Jaber, who appeared in 4 World Cups and scored at 3, is debatable. Abdullah Al-Hamdan was seen as the next big thing and joined Al Hilal in February for big money, but the 22-year-old has managed less than an hour of playing time this season. It would not be such a problem if local players went overseas, but that has yet to happen. Also yet to happen is for clubs to be separated from government ownership and established as private sporting entities to help bring administration, operations and marketing to a level that matches the football. This part of the country's Vision 2030 plan aimed at diversifying the economy has been delayed. Clubs still have a habit of running up substantial debts and needing a bailout, which happened in 2018 when Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman provided about £245 million to clear top-flight clubs' debts. The big Saudi clubs, such as Al Hilal, with more than 10 million Twitter followers, could surely prosper as commercially run entities and lead the way for others. At the moment on the pitch, Saudi Arabia is leading the way in Asia.